Hello, it's your girl Tiffany, Metamorphosis Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces High Priestess, aka the lake that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply. Leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we are going to get started. I do hope y'all are doing well and feeling well on today, as I said. So let's get to your overall messages, guys, okay? So we have here Pisces. They hate you, worked against you, set you up, targeted you, betrayed you, sabotaged you, was disloyal to you, and had the nerve to take an insurance policy out on you. The Wheel of Fortune. Your life is a movie. Targeted individual. Three of Swords. Partners in crime. Karmic. Secret Hidden Treasure Island. The Moon. As well as, there's some extra messages here. We have MK Ultra Mind Control here. As well as the Blogger. It's a social media card here, guys, okay? The Hermit and Naturally Dope, guys, okay? So first of all, guys, the overall energy that we have here is a sun, moon, or rising sign, water sign Pisces, guys, okay? So this could be your energy. This could be the energy of somebody else that you may know if you are someone who is cross-watching, okay? But we do have the overall energy here of Pisces, okay? This mermaid type of energy. The Pisces is all about new life, very intuitive type of energy, loving, caring, giving, sensitive, emotional, psychic type of energy, unmutable sign, okay? This just kind of goes with the flow of things, guys, okay? And that Pisces energy. Pisces, you got some people who hate you, honey, okay? They hate you. They're hating on you, okay? And these people worked against you. Spirit is saying they set you up. They targeted you, so you could definitely be a targeted individual. You've had people to betray you, to backstab you. They sabotaged you. They committed a hate crime against you. You've even had people who have been very disloyal to you, okay? Likely people who were playing up in your face at the same time, guys, okay? And somebody had the nerve to take an insurance policy out on you, okay? This is actually like an actual physical, like likely fraudulent insurance policy, because you likely did not sign or approve for someone to have this life insurance policy on you. Or if it's not an actual physical life insurance policy, this is somebody who has put money on your head in some type of way. You know, a target on your back, money on your head. But this specifically says somebody had the nerve to take an insurance policy out on you, guys, okay? So that means that out of all this shit that they're doing to you, there's somebody who is expecting to benefit from not only your life, but your death as well, guys, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune energy being here, I feel like these people who hate you, who hates you, worked against you, set you up, targeted you, betrayed you, sabotaged you, and was disloyal to you, they're doing so for the purposes of money, guys, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is all about your destiny, okay? It's about fortunes. It's about life cycles, life changes, good karma, good juju. Somebody wants to steal your destiny, collective, with this Wheel of Fortune energy. Not only do they want to steal fortunes that rightfully belong to you, but they want to steal your destiny, collective, okay? Thus, this is the reason why they're working against you, guys, okay? Spirit is saying, collective, your life is a movie, guys, okay? I feel like you are living like the real life Truman Show, okay? If you've ever seen that movie called The Truman Show with Jim Carrey in it, guys. Old school movie, but it's like very good, very telling, has a lot of subliminal messages in it, okay? Spirit is saying that movie was practically about you, okay? You are living the real life Truman Show because your life is a movie, guys, okay? I feel like you are someone who has been experimented on. Okay, the government could have experimented on you. You could have been chipped or even implanted. Okay, it's like you are a part of some type of setup. Okay, you know how people be like, oh, like there's an inside joke and like everybody's in on the inside joke except for you. Except this ain't no joke. This is your life. Okay, and I made this card like this, your life is a movie, the Truman Show here, because Truman, like all everybody around him was ops, even the person he was married to, his parents, his friends, his co-workers, his neighbors, everybody around him was like in on the gag. They were like in on the setup, and they was watching every minute, every aspect of his life, like literally watching it on TV screens and different things like that. And he had no clue. Okay, it was like Truman was like under mind control, was completely brainwashed and dumbed down. He was lied to about his entire freaking life. His entire life, even the most intimate of moments, was being broadcast. Okay, to people everywhere. Okay, and every day was like his every day was like a staged event, guys. Okay, people detouring him in traffic, people, the people who said certain things to him, the people who he ran into, the people that he, everything, guys. Okay, so it's like you're part of some type of setup that you may not have been aware of. Okay, you may be aware of it now if you have gone, broke from your programming in some type of way, and you've had an awakening. Okay, I feel like in this energy, you definitely could have been somebody who the government experimented on. You could have been chipped or implanted. You could have been put under MK Ultra mind control or brainwashed. Maybe endured satanic ritual abuse or monarch programming or something like that. Mockingbird, like any of their illegally funded government operations, guys. Okay, Spirit is saying your entire life is a lie. Spirit is saying, okay, I feel like you've encountered nothing but corrupt people. The corrupt government is involved with what you have endured. Okay, you definitely are someone who has suffered trauma, not only childhood trauma but adulthood trauma, because obviously if you're listening to me, you're a full-grown adult. Okay, you've endured a lot of illegal harassment, collective. Okay, Spirit is saying the ops and the sellouts are all around you guys. Okay, and they look like regular, everyday, average Joe people. Okay, so the people who you think are, the person that you think is a little old sweet church lady is an op. Okay, is a sellout. The person that is that that nice boss, that cool coworker, that those the sensible neighbors that you think you have, they're all ops. Okay, there's something about fake family, friends, and lovers that have been in your life. All of these people have been a part of these staged events that have taken place in your life. It's like they're paid actors, like crisis actors or something like that, collective. Okay, I feel like even with this card here saying your life is a movie, collective, you could have been being exploited all your life from money, the entertainment industry, as well as the government. Could have been making money off of you all of your life, collective. Okay, you are definitely a targeted individual, collective. Okay, again, that may be something you've technically, if you were put under mind control as a child, you went through satanic ritual abuse and all that other kind of stuff. You've been a target all your life. You've been being tracked and traced all your life, well before they came out with HR 6666. Okay, and or what have you, guys. So you've dealt with illegal surveillance, illegal invasions, violations, harassment, stalking, tracking, hacking, hate crimes. You could have even been hit with directed energy weapons, microwave weapons, touchless torture weapons, silent daggers, remote neural monitoring, neurolinguistic programming. Okay, the use of some form of illegal technology or artificial intelligent mind control, manipulations, persuasions, behavior modification, and different things. You've even been discriminated against. You've been isolated. Okay, and a multitude of other things, guys, but you are definitely a targeted individual. Okay, so those of you who have sat back and you like, my entire life has been crap. Every year of my life I have endured something. I've gone through something. I've never known happiness. I've never had true love. I've only had low vibrational people come into my life, to be in my energy. That was all on purpose. That was all on purpose. Okay, even those of you, even your abuse was scripted. Okay, so if you were beat on by somebody, That person was assigned to be the person that physically abused you. Okay, those of you who were molested or raped, there were certain people who were assigned to sexually assault you. Okay, those of you who endured being trafficked, those of you who were groomed, even the if you've ever had any type of doctors, therapists, counselors, psychiatrists, those people were a part of the plot as well. Okay, you've had certain handlers in your life and different things like that, or what have you, like your entire life. Even lovers, certain lovers, these people were paid ops. They were sent into your life to keep an eye on you, to spy on you, to and all other kinds of things, guys. They were paid ops. Okay, everybody's in on the setup, and you never knew until you broke from your programming and you went through an awakening, guys. Okay, Pisces, whoever you are, I feel like you have endured a lot of heartache, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, anguish, betrayal, um, sadness, loss, crying tears, hurt feelings, misery, pain, anguish, a lot of heartbreak that you have endured because of these partners in crime, guys, okay? And Spirit is saying there's a lot of partners in crime, okay? I've just like literally vaguely ran through a list of a whole lot of people, but we're talking about the entirety of your family would be involved in this and have known this as well. Your mama's side of the family, your daddy's side of the family, okay? Spouses, partners, lovers, friends, associates, co-workers, bosses. These people were all aware, okay? That you were under mind control and the certain things that was being done to you. They're all partners in crime. Spirit is saying they're scheming, scamming con artists. They're full of lies, deceptions, manipulations, and trickery. They're manipulators, okay? They're full of plots, plans, and schemes. These are some cold-blooded ass individuals who's low down and dirty. They're a part of some type of crime mob. They're sellouts. They're in some type of cult coven or secret society. They indulge in a lot of criminal activity. These are some low down and dirty, shameful as people that you have encountered, Spirit is saying, guys, okay? And I know a lot of times when you hear that, some of you are probably thinking of, who looked the roughest, who act the toughest, who was, the thugs and the gangsters in your life, who was the player types. It's not just those types of individuals, okay? A lot of people look for evil to look a particular type of way, guys, okay? You've had teachers, preachers, pastors, like I just told you, counselors, you know what I'm saying? People on the outside that you would think would be decent, upstanding, righteous individuals that you would think that you could trust, okay? Those are some of the main people that are used, okay, because they fly under a radar. They get away with abuse so easily, okay, because nobody suspects them, okay, especially people who are in a position of leadership in some type of way, okay? So whether it's in the schools or in the churches or something like that, these are the people who are the easiest. They're easily able to get away with abusive people. That's the reason why those types of people are some of your main groomers, okay, when it comes to things like this, guys, okay? But these partners in crime, they all come in different shapes, sizes, and colors, guys, okay? So it's not about them looking evil or wicked or being toxic on the outside. You may have come across some people like that because, who hasn't, encountered people, who were bad influences in our lives, okay? You had those groups of individuals. Those could have been people amongst your friends or your lovers and different things like that. Maybe even some of your family members or what have you. But you would be surprised as to how many very wicked, evil, sinister people, like I said, are in the church, are in your schools, are in leadership positions, and in different things like that. The type of people who have decent jobs, occupations, and careers, who dress decently, who live decently, who on the surface look like righteous, upstanding people, but behind the scenes they're into a lot of sinister things, okay, that they keep hidden, okay? But there's a lot of partners in crime who are involved, guys, okay? And not only that, these partners in crime, like I said, a lot of these people have played in your face. while stabbing you in your back, guys, okay? And all these people, I feel like they played their role for a very long time. As long as you were still brainwashed, dumbed down, under mind control, and completely oblivious to what was going on, these people played their respective roles in your life, guys, okay? Even though they were playing in your face, even though they were lying to you to your face, while they were stabbing you in your back, guys, okay? But you didn't become a problem for these people until you awaken, okay? So if you went through an awakening at some point in time, and you began to break from your programming, and say you began to speak truth and clarity about things, you completely changed in some type of way, this is when all these people got together and began to attack you very vigorously, okay? Now it's blatantly obvious that you are being targeted, okay? Where they have a covert and an overt way of doing things. You understand what I'm saying? In one way, you are aware and you know that this is going on, like currently, like now. Before, it was going on, but you didn't know. You were completely blissfully ignorant and oblivious to what was happening and what was going on around you, okay? Spirit is saying these people are karmic, okay? These partners in crime, these people, these are people who hate you, collective. They didn't just start hating you. They have hated you all your life. They've hated on you all your life. They've worked against you all your life. They've done things to set you up. The times that you were hurt in your life, okay? Whether you were bullied by certain people, that was set up. Whether you were physically assaulted and abused by people, if you were ever jumped on, beat on by anybody, that was set up, that was orchestrated. Okay? Anytime you've ever been hurt so severely to the point of needing like medical attention, like stitches, or anything like that or what have you, that was done on purpose. That was done on purpose. Okay? If any of you ever had any habits or addictions, there were certain people that were sent into your life who kind of turned you on to that. You understand those things, that type of behavior and those things, introduced that lifestyle and different things like that to you, and was enablers of that, collective, to help you self-destruct, collective, okay? Yeah, they send all kinds of people, but Spirit is saying these individuals are karmic, okay? These karmic individuals want to steal your destiny, and they want to make a fortune off of you, collective. These are manipulative trolls who are deceiving, okay? Many of them may be drug users that are involved. They're full of drama. They're two-faced. They're emotional abusers. They're codependent. They're childish, haters, demonic, annoying, Spirit is saying, okay? Some of them may even be have mental illness. Okay, they're liars, they're bullies, they're backstabbers, they're aggressives, they're ops, they're so anxious, lazy, crazy, bad attitude, ignorant, no love, mean, evil, heartbreakers, wicked, okay? You take what apply and leave what don't, okay? Because there's so many different people involved. They all could have different of these qualities. They don't all have to have all of those qualities, but they all played their respective roles and could have different of those qualities. But Spirit is saying these partners in crime are karmic. These partners in crime are the very people who have caused you heartache and heartbreak, okay? And they are in this karmic energy, collective. Clarifying your life is a movie, The Truman Show. We got Secret Hidden Treasure Islands card here, okay, guys? And also I have a Ace of Swords sticker here and the Moon sticker here. Now Ace of Swords is about truth and clarity, but the Moon is about secret things, hidden things, and what's done in the dark, okay? So some type of truth or clarity, you could have come into, like, learned some type of truth or clarity about something that was supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up, that these people have kept buried for a long time, guys, okay? And it has to do with a lot of illegal criminal activity, okay? As it relates to things that was done to you, collective, okay? I have a lot of things on my Secret Hidden Treasure Islands card, guys, okay? So, from mind control to monarch programming to MK Ultra to hate crimes to trafficking, shipping operations, prostitution, satanic ritual abuse, programming, directed energy, weapons. Like, there's a lot that I have on this card, okay? I feel like you have endured a lot of this. Sex trades, orgies, murders, sex parties, different things like that, or what have you, okay? You definitely could have been abused, abandoned, orphaned, kidnapped, sold. You were abused in some type of way with this Secret Hidden Treasure Islands card here, collective. This could have to do with mind control, MK Ultra, hate crimes being committed against you, okay? Human trafficking, sex trafficking, and different things, guys, okay? But your life is a movie, guys, okay? It's like you've been exploited all your life, okay? And a lot of times when people are exploited, they're exploited for the purposes of money. Somebody has been making money off of you. Okay? With the moon card here, again, the moon speaks of secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark, shady people, dirty dealings, illusions, fear, cover-ups, criminal activities, dilemmas, delays, the past, secrecy, witchery, moon magic. Okay? Deception. Okay? A lot of things have been done behind the scenes, behind closed doors, and behind your back, collective, okay? I feel like there's a lot of things that has been kept secret and hidden and covered up as the reason why you are a targeted individual, okay? We do have the Monarch programming card here, okay? So you definitely, you were a part of some type of government experimentation, collective. You endured satanic ritual abuse, mind control, whether this is Monarch programming, some other form of brainwashing, or MK Ultra, okay? You could have broke from that programming, but they could still be using some type of mind control tactics on you, even though you are awake and aware as to what is going on, guys, okay? Collective, whoever you are, I feel like you are on social media, like just about everybody's on social media at this day and time, but you could actually have like some type of, you could be on some type of platform, okay? Something is significant to social media. So whether you're on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, I feel like this card is here. Whoever you are, you're not just on social media, but you're a content creator. So you have some type of platform that you are on, collective, okay? I feel like you're someone who is introverted. You could be in hermit mode to yourself, by yourself, on your own, all alone. It's like you're closed off in some type of way, secluded or isolated, whether by force or by choice. Okay, you're like the lonely loner, introverted type. Okay, you're no bother to anyone, but I feel like you're someone who has no family, you have no friends, you have no lover. You definitely could be friendless, okay? The hermit is someone who goes within, okay? Who studies, who researches, who prays, who meditates a lot, and different things. Somebody who contemplate, soul search, reflect, and different things like that is a type of things that a person who is in hermit energy do a lot, guys, okay? But you are definitely a targeted individual. I feel like you're a light worker as well, collective. You're someone who's highly intuitive and you're a light worker as well. But you spend a lot of your time alone. Some of you could even work from home. Yeah, I'm seeing something about segregation, isolation. Okay? You're a free thinker, though. Even with you in hermit mode, your little light still shines, guys, okay? It's like other people can still see your light, even though you are light to yourself and by yourself. You're all alone. Okay? Spirit is saying you're somebody who is naturally dope. You're very outspoken and brave, okay? Spirit is saying you're a powerful person. You're enlightened. You're knowledgeable. You're wise. You're a free spirit. You could be an activist. You could be smart, intuitive, a prophet or prophetess, collective. Spirit is saying your energy introduces you before you even speak. Okay? It's the energy that you are in. Okay? And these were actually the extra messages that went along with this. I feel like I feel like the Secret Hidden Treasure Island card and the moon came out together. Okay? Or either the moon and this Monarch programming card came out together, okay? Because the only extra messages that you had was this social media card, the Hermit, and this naturally dope card. I feel like this is your energy. The energy that you are in. Okay? But you could definitely be a water sign Pisces, guys. Okay? It amazes me. Sometimes I sit back and I listen to a lot of different people or what have you. Out of every zodiac sign, it's like water signs, specifically Pisces, get hated on the most. It's like people dislike fucking Pisces. Just like for no reason at all. Like, y'all would be surprised as to how many bitches, like, and you can hear it in other people's voices, especially, like, sometimes when I listen to other readers, like, they will go out of their way to specifically say something bad about Pisces in every fucking specifically Pisces, okay? And then the ones of them that were like something good to come up about Pisces in the reading, they'd be like, yeah, like it irked their nerves to even say this shit. I'm like, that is some hating ass shit, bruh. And it's interesting. Pisces is the 12th zodiac sign, not because we come last in our birthdays, but because we have lived the life, bitch, of every other zodiac sign. Okay? And people wonder why people always be like, oh, Pisces, they're so sensitive, they're so emotional, because we're empaths and psychic, bitch. Why do you think we're the most psychic of out the entire zodiac? We're not last because we're actually the fuck last. We're last because we live the life of every other zodiac sign. How do you think we know you, other people, so fucking well? We can embody any other fucking sign because we're mutable the fuck like that. Okay? Where there is water, bitch, there is life. Pisces is fucking life. You can hate on Pisces all you want to, but I would love to see you live without the fuck water. The world is surrounded by what, 75% water, bitch? There's no planet that you could live on without water. Okay? Nothing would grow there. You need water for anything to grow. That's the reason why water is life. Okay? So you technically need water for all of your other fucking energies. But Pisces is hated on the fucking most. And it's sad because Pisces goes through the most. Out of every zodiac sign, we're the ones who are abused the most. We're the ones who are hurt the most. We're the ones who are attacked the most. Not only are we the most psychic out the entire zodiac, we're also the most talented out the entire zodiac. Why do you think a lot of your celebrities are water signs? Not all of them, but there's a lot of celebrities who are water signs. Why? Because we are naturally talented. It is literally in our genes. It's in our blood. No bullshit. And even if you look into the satanic powers that be and their symbolisms and different shit that they do, they have got a fierce ass heart on for water signs, specifically Pisces. Look at all their symbolisms. It literally links back to Pisces. Hell, those of y'all who are religious, who believe in Christ, look at everything that they said about Christ. All the symbolisms related to Christ that they came up with. It literally ties to water sign Pisces. The water, the fish, everything that they come up with Christ. And then they say he was crucified on a cross. Okay? Look, Pisces who have T names, specifically Pisces with T names, bitch, we are crucified our entire life. I kid you not. You can find any Pisces and just have a regular conversation with them about life. Any Pisces. It doesn't matter what their name is. And I guarantee you they will have some stories to fucking tell you about shit that they have endured if they communicate with you honestly. Pisces with T names, we are targeted the fuck out of, and we are crucified like the figure that you call Christ. No bullshit. It is a fact. It is in the blueprint. You ain't got to believe me. Do the research yourself. But everybody hates Pisces. Anyway, that was a quick side note, guys, okay? But Pisces, these people who are hating you, who hates you and working against you, that set you up, targeted you, betrayed you, sabotaged you, and was disloyal to you guys, okay? It's like they've been plotting and planning and scheming on you your entire life, okay? So we're going to get some further clarification for the situation. Y'all remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment, because that is your free way of showing your support to help grow the channel. Spirit, clarify Pisces and the Three of Swords. I'm seeing secret here. Okay? So, Pisces, there's a lot of things that you have endured, like things that was done to you in secret, that has caused you a lot of heartache and heartbreak. A lot of sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, and anguish. To clarify, they hate you with partners in crime. We got cult here. There is a whole satanic, Masonic, demonic, devil-worshipping cult that is behind, that are partners in crime and is behind the hate towards you. They are all working together against you. This cult set you up, they targeted you, they betrayed you, they was disloyal to you, and these bitches got an insurance policy out on you. Okay? Look, I'm telling you. No bullshit. Don't think it's a game when it's really not. Money. It's clarifying Wheel of Fortune with karmic. I feel like they have been exploiting you for money all your life, collective, but it's like they wanted to use you and abuse you for a certain amount of time, and then when they got good and ready to sacrifice you, they stood to gain like a large amount of money. It's something about money as it relates to you, and it's like a fortune. Okay? Yeah. I'm seeing accomplice partners in crime with fraud here. There's a lot of accomplices and partners in crime who have done fraudulent things to you, collective. Or have committed some type of fraud with your life is a movie. With the secret hidden treasure island here. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, when it comes to you, collective, I swear to God, I guarantee you, the FBI, if not the FBI, the CIA, got a motherfucking top secret classified motherfucking document on you, bitch. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Because we're not just talking about some low life, low level, low vibrational ass people, a couple people here and there. Couple shady, shisty people in your family, and that did some jacked up stuff to you in your life. No, baby, this is tied to like people who are higher up, government officials and shit. I guarantee you, somewhere they have never fucking admitted. I guarantee you, there is a top secret, classified document file on you. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Spirit, clarify targeted individual. Yep, look, I told you. They have been targeting you since you were a child. This is clarifying targeted individual with the Monarch's programming card in the Moon card. They have been doing this to you since you were a child, collective. This doesn't just start as you were an adult. See, you didn't find out the shit was going on until you went through an awakening. They got the best of me for a good 30 years. My awakening didn't start until I was about 28 years. I was like 28 years old when I started seeing certain signs and symbolisms and different things. Like I started waking up gradually. I was 30 years old before the veil was like lifted from my eyes and I could actually see. I was 33 before I knew that they was targeting me. No bullshit. And I'm allegedly 42 now, but I'm actually younger than what I actually am because they changed my birth. That's why I look younger than what I do, because I'm not actually 42 years old. But technically, according to the fraudulent birth certificate I have, it says that I'm 42. But I'm like still in the area, in the arena. I'm like 40, either 40 or 41. My birthday is either 1 year off or 2 years off. I'm actually younger though than what. Yeah. Any other messages, Spirit? On your life is a movie. Secret Hidden Treasure Islands card. I'm seeing something about grandparents. Your grandparents has a significance to something that was done to you, or what was done to you, collective. With this, your life is a movie, with the Secret Hidden Treasure Islands card. Okay, these, your grandparents could allow these individuals to, and I feel like your grandparents are coming up because if technically they would have been your real guardians. Okay, especially for those of you whose parents were underage when they had you. Technically, your underage parents was still in the guardianship of their parents when you were born, which technically would have made your grandparents and your parents your guardian. You know what I'm saying? Like your grandparents would have been the guardian of both your parents and you. You understand what I'm saying? Because they were underage or what have you. So I feel like I just seen grandparents. It's like, so like you got grandparents that could have something to do with you being experimented on, or selling you out, pimping you out to the government, allowing you to be mind controlled, chipped, satanically, ritualistically abused, trafficked, a multitude of other things, guys. Okay, but yeah, there's something about grandparent. Look, mind control. I told you. They put you under mind control as a child. Spirit is saying. Any other messages, Spirit? But you are a power supply. You are a power supply. I'm also seeing greed here. All these people care about is money, their own selfish ill will, and greed. Okay? And I'm seeing jealousy here. So this cult of individuals that is partners in crime and working against you, it's like they have some type of underlying jealousy of you, which is why they hate you so much. Why they're working against you, targeting you, attacking you, setting you up, betraying you, being disloyal to you. Okay? I'm seeing something about a boat and something about a man-made disaster. I'm also seeing justice here. The justice speaks of the government. I'm also seeing imprisonment. You could have been being held hostage or captive as a child. Something could have happened to you on a boat, or you could have been trafficked by a boat or something like that. Okay? Some type of man-made disaster happened while you were on a boat. Okay, and the government is involved. Something about a boat and a man-made disaster here, in the justice system, the government is involved in something that happened. Okay, but that's how I know there's a top secret classified document on you. Spirit, any other messages? I keep seeing power supply. You're some type of power supply, collective. They have been using you. They have been using you for your energy all your life. They never wanted you to wake up. I'm seeing aliens. You have some type of either bloodline or attachment to extraterrestrials. Humans call them aliens, but that's not what they're called. That's not their names. That's not what they're called. Okay? You either have some type of bloodline or some type of connection. Either you have had some type of connection with extraterrestrial beings, or you come from a bloodline of extraterrestrials. Okay? Yeah, I'm seeing abuse and neglect. You endured a lot of abuse and neglect. Okay? I keep seeing something about power supply, and then I'm seeing aliens. Okay, this is the reason why these people have been harnessing your energy, ciphering your energy all your life. You're a power supply because of your connection to extraterrestrials or aliens. Okay, your DNA or something. You're a power supply. Okay, and this is the reason why the satanic powers that be have been using you since you were a child. They do this since you were a child, Spirit is saying. Okay? Yeah. See, something went on when you were a child. Look. You see, this is a dog, but you see how it looks like a child like me that bit underground in these cages. You see the tunnel here? You were trapped. They had you trapped in some type of tunnel when you were a child. That's why Spirit say your life is a movie. And there's something that happened to you on a boat. Okay? The government is involved with this. There's also something of significance to beach. The beach. Yeah. Water. We know that you are a water sign, but there's a significance to beach, water. Okay? Yeah, I'm seeing inside here. So you were trapped inside of a tunnel. For a period of time. Or funneled through some type of tunnel. I keep seeing imprisonment here. So like as a child, this would like be you being held captive. Or hostage. Or something like that. Okay? But I'm telling you, there's something about a boat. You being on a boat. And there was some type of man-made disaster. That the justice system that the government was responsible for, involved in, okay? Something about beach and water here, okay? You could have been drowned or thrown overboard. There's something that happened on a boat. Yeah. Okay, intuition is at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying listen to your intuition. Okay? Yeah, behind that says run away. Okay? Assassination. They're trying to assassinate you, collective, because you're awake. They didn't want you to wake up. They didn't want you to know this. They're having meetings about you, collective. Okay? On how they can commit a homicide against you, collective. Okay? Somebody wants you in a landfill and dismembered. Okay? They're surveillancing you, collective. That's what's going on here, y'all. Okay? Spirit, clarify this Pisces energy with the Three of Swords. Pisces, Three of Swords. It's like they kept you like entrapped, stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of a situation. They purposely implanted you in poverty. I'm even seeing the coffin card here. It's like it's either you're supposed to be dead or they faked your death or something. They could have said that you were dead. Okay? Yeah, I'm seeing despair here. These people have caused you a lot of despair. Spirit, clarify they hate you, worked against you, set you up, targeted you, betrayed you, sabotaged you, was disloyal to you, and had the nerve to take an insurance policy out on you, collective. Look, I'm seeing the coffin card. These people are trying to sacrifice you. These jealousy as cult, they're trying to sacrifice you, collective. Spirit, clarify the Wheel of Fortune with karmics. The Wheel of Fortune with karmics, expectation. They literally sit in expectation, waiting to get word that you are dead and gone, collective. Okay? I'm seeing thoughts here. Somebody can't stop thinking about you, collective. Your life is a movie, the Truman Show here, collective. Okay? These people have abused you all your life. Spirit, clarify your life is a movie. With a secret hidden treasure islands. You was stolen, collective. You were trafficked. You see how this man and this woman here, you see how this chain is linked to this child right here, and they luring this child away. You were stolen. You were kidnapped. You were abducted or something, and they abused you. They neglected you. They put you under mind control. This is how you were trapped inside some type of tunnel. You were trafficked, collective. You were stolen. I'm seeing thief here. You're This thief card, though, has to do with you being taken. Any other messages? Yeah. I'm seeing that thoughts card again. Somebody can't stop thinking about you or something like that. Yeah. Look, like they've been doing something since you were a child. Child and change here. What? They changed you as a child? They changed you as a child. Some of y'all, this could have to do with like your gender? Your sexual orientation or something? Something about child and change. Thoughts, thief, child, change. Here. Okay? And it's tied to this accomplice partners in crime, fraud, abuse, neglect. These people did something for. I'm telling you, there is a top secret classified document on you. Yeah, look, these people trying to get some type of sudden wealth off of sacrificing you, and they're sitting in expectation, waiting on this sudden wealth, Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify targeted individual. Targeted individual with the Monarch's programming card. I'm also seeing the journey card here. You could have been trafficked. There's a lot out here. There's a fucking lot out here. Somebody is thinking about you, like thinking about how you were stolen as a child and you were changed in some type of way and you were trafficked. Okay, I'm seeing the main female here. You see how it's a 2 on this card? Some of y'all could be a twin. It's 2 of you. Or targeted individual. Any of the messages on targeted individual? I'm seeing great fortune. These people have made, I told you, man. These people have made a lot of money off of you, collective. They have made a lot of money off of you. Great fortune. Look, I'm even seeing the Lover's card. They used you, exploited you sexually as well. You were trafficked for the purposes of sex. Thoughts, thief, child, change, journey, lovers. Great fortune, main female. They have made a lot of money off of you, collective. You could be in poverty, collective. You could be in despair and in poverty while these motherfuckers have literally made millions off of you. While you could be worth millions. Okay? It's like your entire life they've kept you imprisoned. It's like they've kept you trapped, stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of your situations, like you've never been able to get ahead. Even at times in your life where it seems like, okay, you know, things was on the up and up, going all right or whatever. You was able to save a little, get ahead, and then you just knocked back down. That was done on purpose. It was done on purpose. And these bastards have sat back and watched and collected all kinds of money off of exploiting you. Spirit clarifying. But I'm telling you, whoever you are, collective, you are supposed to be a privileged lady. You're somebody who is supposed to be a privileged lady. Yeah. Something about your occupation. Some of you, your occupation is going to make you a privileged lady. Or you were meant to be a privileged lady, Spirit is saying. Something about privileged lady and occupation. This has to do with your work, the work that you do. But because these people have done so much to you, collective, you are in hermit mode. It's like you have nobody, no friends, no family, no lover, nobody. You're to yourself, you're by yourself, you're all alone. You could even work from home. But Spirit is saying you're naturally dope. Your energy introduces you before you even speak. And when you do go out places, these people know who you are. People know who you are. You're somebody who is supposed to be a privileged lady, collective. You could even be worth some type of wealth that these people have stolen from you. That's besides what they have made off of you. Seriously, listen to your intuition, collective. Any other messages for Pisces, Three of Swords, Pisces, Three of Swords? Whoever you are, you shine brightly, collective, because the first card I'm seeing is light. Look, what I'm telling you is the truth. Spirit is saying this is the truth. Okay? But your truth has caused disruptions to these satanic powers that be. These people with these partnerships and alliances and shit. Okay? These people who hate you and worked against you, this cult, they're in partnerships and alliances, collective. They want to cause some type of disruption, tower, chaos, tragedy to you because of this truth. This truth about what they have done to you, okay, has caused some type of disruption. And it's like they want to sacrifice you now. Okay? They never wanted you to wake up. Something is a part of your destiny. Okay? Spirit say stand your ground, collective. Yeah. These people are in devil energy, collective. They're toxic as individuals. That's where all that greed and shit is coming from. All they care about is money. I feel like you've dealt with a lot of conflict and a lot of defeat, Spirit is saying. Like these people have caused a lot of conflict in your life. Even. Because you could be speaking truth and clarity about what is going on, what these people have done, okay? And you may not have remembered or been aware of what all they were doing. And you know what I'm saying? While you were under mind control. But I'm seeing a light here, collective. Whoever you are, you like shine brightly, okay? Your third eye chakra is open. Okay? These people have definitely done a lot to cause you mental conflict. Okay? I feel like that's that mind control energy. Okay? I'm seeing shadows. These people are in the shadows doing things behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back. Okay? You got fulfillment of wishes that could be coming in, collective. I'm seeing destiny here. There's something about your destiny. You are meant to be a privileged lady. You were supposed to be a privileged lady a long time ago, collective. You are meant to have a firm foundation as well. Okay? You may be coming into a material harvest, triumph and success. Spirit, what is this? These people have caused you a lot of obstacles and challenges, collective. Okay? That is what has caused you heartache and heartbreak, collective. Look, sacrifice. Now they're trying to sacrifice you because of this truth. It's causing disruption to these partnerships and alliances that has caused conflict and defeat in your life, collective. Now they want to sacrifice you, okay? And look at this card, collective. You know this has to do with a water sign. Look at it. You see how this person in this water, what his number is this? 12. What is Pisces? The 12th zodiac sign. They're trying to sacrifice you, collective. Because you know the truth, because you're speaking some type of truth. But Spirit is saying stand your ground, collective, okay? You will have some type of victory and success, collective. And it may not, you know what I'm saying? They may not stop watching you, attacking you, and different things like that, collective. But that's what's going on here, y'all. Yep. Yeah, I'm seeing the waiting game here. It's like I told you this, like they sitting around in expectation. They're waiting around in this devil energy with a greedy, materialistic asses, waiting to get the word that you dead and gone so they can collect some type of money off of your life, off of your death. Yeah, they know that you have an awareness, collective. Okay, you will have material and spiritual prosperity like you're supposed to have. Okay, but they know that you have an awareness. Spirit, clarify your life is a movie. Yeah, Spirit wants you to continue to listen to your intuition, collective. Okay, you will have balance in your life. Okay, you're someone who is wise. You have wisdom, collective. Okay, you will have triumph, collective. But I see that you are in this energy of being emotionally withdrawn, collective, okay? Because they have caused you so much heartache and loss, okay? Obstacles and challenges. Emotionally, obstacles and challenges that you've had to endure because of these people has caused you to emotionally withdraw because of all the heartache and loss that you've endured. Okay, but you're somebody who is spiritually strong, Spirit is saying. Okay? Yeah. I'm seeing power here. Look at these shapeshifters here. You see how he's half lion, half man? Half beast, half man? It's a shapeshifter. Okay? They're the ones who have done this to you, collective. That's responsible for this. All of these people are responsible. Those on a lower level, those on a higher level, okay? But these are the people who have been responsible for what was done to you. Okay? Some of you may receive some type of recognition or reward. And I'm seeing throat chakra here. This could have something to do with, like, you could be speaking something, speaking out about something, Spirit is saying. Yep. I'm seeing suffering in silence here, collective. You've been suffering in silence all your life. You've been trapped in fear. Okay, with this life, your life is a movie. With the secret hidden treasure island card here. Suffering in silence and trapped in fear, collective. Okay, these people had you hostage, captive, restricted. Look, you got people in power. You got people in authority who are involved. Everybody in your life has been involved. Okay? Because you have lived the real life Truman Show. Look, targeted individual, look, deception and envy. Okay? You know these bitches' names. You know their faces. These are people who will wear masks. But you see how this person is holding up, they lift up their own mask. They ripped off their own mask. This person's whole face is exposed here. Okay? There's been nothing but deception and envy in your life, collective. Okay? Yeah. transformation. Look, sacrifice, transformation. These people want to sacrifice you because they know you know the truth. You're speaking the truth, collective, and they have tried to keep this truth hidden and buried. Okay, this is why they've been tracking and tracing you your entire life. This means that they technically stripped you of your freedom, your liberty, your justice, your entire life. They invaded and violated your privacy and your human rights, your civil and constitutional rights, your entire life. They have committed a hate crime against you your entire life. Okay? They indulge in the use of cruel and unusual punishment, illegal searches and seizures, false imprisonments, your entire life. This is domestic terrorism, your entire life. Illegal invasion and violations of the mind, the body, the soul, the spirit, everything. Collective. The mind control and all this other shit, it's human experimentation, other shit that they did to you that they have no right, no legal right to do to anybody. Yeah. I'm seeing solitude here, collective. They've caused you nothing but mental conflict. They had you isolated, secluded, in solitude, collective. Like you was a nothing, like you was a nobody. And I'm seeing sacral chakra here, collective. It's like they've been feeding off of your sacral chakra energy. Like harvesting your energy through your sacral chakra, okay? And your sacral chakra holds your sexual energies as well as your creative energies, collective, okay? The entertainment industry has been stealing your creative energies for themselves and making it seem like that they're the genius-minded as fucking artists that have come up with whatever, and they have ciphered that energy from other fucking people. And they sick, twisted ass rituals that they do. Yeah. I'm sorry, but Epstein Islands and shit ain't got shit on this. Epstein's, Weinstein's, Wieners, or any damn body else that you want to fucking name ain't got shit on this. And what these people have done. Okay? They've had you in solitude, yet feeding off of your sacral chakra energy while keeping you in mental conflict, collective, as a targeted individual. Okay? But there's some type of new beginning that's coming in for you, collective. Your crown chakra is activated. There's some type of accelerated motion. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Hope. You know, you know. Any other messages, Spirit? Okay, that's what's going on here, though, y'all. That's what's going on. So, did I pull tarot? I don't think so. Spirit, clarify this. Clarify this Pisces with this Three of Swords energy. So, we know that you are the Queen of Cups. Okay. I feel like you've endured a lot, but you have grown a lot, collective, okay? Spirit, clarify the Pisces with the Three of Swords. Pisces with the Three of Swords. You're an Earth Angel, collective. Temperance, okay? You're an Earth Angel. You could be a starseed, a highly sensitive indigo. The Temperance card is all about balance and patience and doing things in moderation. Having that divine angelic connection to the spiritual realm, to the Most High. You definitely you could have archangels and guardian angels all around you, but you could be an earth angel yourself, a chosen one of the 144,000. Okay? You're in this temperance energy. There's like this sense of like innocence or purity, like when it comes to like your energy, this temperance energy, guys. Okay? Yeah. Spirit, clarify this. They hate you, worked against you, set you up, targeted you, betrayed you, sabotaged you, had a nerve to take an insurance policy out on you with what was the bottom card? Oh, partners in crime. I'm seeing the magician energy here. Okay, so these are people who are divination abusers, collective. These are people who uses their willpower and their influence to manipulate people, places, and things, collective. They manifest by way of manipulation. Okay, they could be doing some type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, or voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells, evil eyes, santerias, death magic, chaos magic, some type of magic, collective. Okay, it's like these people, they're targeting you and attacking you in multiple ways, but it's like they're trying to take you out, collective. Yeah, for the purposes of money. Look, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Coins here. Okay, yeah. And you got the Ace of Coins here. The 9 and the Ace makes a 10. So you're talking about the 10 of Coins. That's fortune. That's wealth. Okay. Spirit, what else is going on here? Like these people that hate the collective. Yeah, these people ultimately, you are ultimately betrayed, collective. Okay. Your life is a movie, real life Truman Show. The 10 of Swords is all about ultimate betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, fatal endings, dead ends, failures, breakups, breakdowns, okay? These people stabbed you in your back repeatedly over and over and over again. Everybody you've ever encountered have stabbed you in your back, collective, okay? It's a wonder that you didn't lose your mind a long time ago and smooth, snap, crack, and pop on these motherfuckers, okay? Because you would have been well within your right to do so, okay? It's no wonder that you ain't legally the fucking sane with what the fuck they have done to you, collective. And they about probably wanted that. But you strong-willed and strong-minded and got a backbone, collective. And somehow, you made it through thus far. Okay? But these people did some cruel and unusual, brutal things to you. Hostile, toxic things to you, collective. You were stabbed in your back by your supposed family, your supposed friends, your supposed lovers, the supposed government, the supposed leaders, those in authorities. By the very people that you probably once looked up to and thought that you could trust. This is ultimate betrayal and sabotage, collective. Okay, yeah, these people are doing a lot of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, and voodoo, collective. They're trying to cause a tower in your life, something so chaotic, something so tragic that happens all of a sudden out the blue that would cause a huge problematic situation, some type of disruption, some type of destruction, some type of deception, collective. I feel like they wanted to result in your death. Spirit is saying, okay, these people are hell bent on sacrificing you, collective. Okay. Because they can't control you anymore. You're not under their grasp, under their mind control anymore. So they can't control you anymore, collective. So now they just want you dead and gone. They're trying to set you up to shut you up because they don't want you speaking the truth. They don't want you telling people the truth as to what they have done to you. Them people owe you millions of fucking dollars for what they have done. And they have yet to have paid you yet. Not to mention all the money that they made off of you. That's extra. You are owed all the money that they made off of exploiting you, abusing you, humiliating you, experimenting on you, and every fucking thing. Yeah. This is the reason why this is the reason why they waiting on your death, collective. This is the reason why they wishing death upon you. They got people doing spell work on you. They got some of the top witches and warlocks doing spell work on you, trying to conjure up some type of chaos in your life that would result in your death, collective. And they think that they're going to benefit financially, that they're going to cash out some type of huge fortune off of your life and your death, collective. Okay, look, the moon card here. There's a lot of things that has been kept secret, hidden, and covered up as it relates to what they have done to you, collective. These people indulged in a lot of criminal activity, collective, as it relates to you. Some of y'all, you could have a parent who is a celebrity, who is a superstar. And this was done to you by the satanic powers that be. Okay. There's a lot of things that's hidden about you, about your life, about where you come from, about who your family really is. I'm telling you, there is a file on you that is top secret and fucking classified. And if it was to ever leak, the entire fucking government and the industry would go the fuck down. Spirit, clarify targeted individual. So I'm seeing, yeah, the government. They're involved in this. Justice. That could speak to any branch of government. The military, the CIA, the FBI. Okay, United Nations. Department of Justice, Department of Defense, any branch of damn government. Okay? But they're involved in this. Betrayal and all these secret things and hidden things that was done to you, that was covered up as to what was done to you. Okay? And out of all the things that you endure, you got the audacity to have people who are jealous, envious, and intimidated by you in competition to fuck with you. But I guarantee you, they don't want none of your pain or your sorrow. They don't want none of that abuse and the neglect and that fucking mind control that you got. They don't want none of that shit that you went through. The fuck are you jealous of? Because you likely got more than what the collective got right the fuck now, or ever have even had, even though they worth more. You likely to had a better fucking life, more fulfilling fucking life than the collective have. What the fuck are you jealous, envious, and intimidated about? What are you in competition with exactly? If the collective got any type of talent, skill, and ability, it's been suppressed all their fucking life. The gatekeeper's been blocking them all their fucking life, never would allow them to succeed. Not even on a low level ass job. Low wage, minimum wage ass fucking job. This collective here, they planted in fucking poverty. Ain't had nothing but fucking breadcrumbs. Chump change. Probably nothing more than what the government would provide, which is nothing practically. They had to live off of fucking assistance when the fuck they worth fucking millions. This collective probably ain't got a car, probably live in a shack, if that. And the only way they can get more is if they suck and fuck some low vibrational ass op that they done sent in their life as a fucking handler, bitch. So what you jealous and intimidated and envious the fuck of? What are you in competition with, bitch? Because do you want this shit? Because you can have it. Guarantee you got more than what the collective that's going through this got right the fuck now. The fuck are you jealous of? You's a hateful, selfish, evil, wicked, toxic, money hungry, gold digging ass bitch. And if you get a dime, bitch, I hope whatever fiber of my being, whatever talent, skill, or ability or spiritual gift I got, I hope you die with it, hope. I hope you take every gritty dime to the grave with your bitch ass. Yeah. Collective, there could have been, there's things that's secret and hid that the government has covered up about you. You were sexually abused while institutionalized. You was in some type of, you could have been in some type of, there's something about you. Either you were sexually abused while being institutionalized. At some point in time in your life, in your childhood, you could have been like, I don't know if this is a psych ward, an institution, a hospital, or something like that. but you were sexually abused. This could be where they did mind control on you, where they sexually abused you and did different things to you, collective, okay? If not, this Lover's Four of Swords is saying that you were hurt or injured severely in some type of way because of sexual abuse that you endured. And this was covered up by the government. This is the reason why these motherfuckers put you under mind control and been tracking and tracing your ass your entire life. Why they never wanted you to wake the fuck up. I'm telling you, look. Look, Eight of Swords. Four Swords with the Eight of Swords. They had you hostage, captive, restricted, like locked down some fucking where. And they made money off of you. Ten of Pentacles. These motherfuckers was making money off of you. Like, the Ten of Pentacles is wealth, y'all. Wealth, like wealth on a level that speaks of like privilege, estates, and property and shit like that. These motherfuckers made what? Lovers, Four Swords, Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. You ask another fucking reader what it means if you don't believe me. That with the Ten of Swords, the Moon, Justice, Lovers, Four Swords, Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. The government covered this shit up. The government covered this shit up. I will bet my life upon it. There is a top secret classified document with your motherfucking name on it. Yep, look. Emperor. This emperor can speak of men, elite men in power, in authority, in leadership of the establishment, or your father could have a significance. Could your father could have worked for the government, could have been high ranking in the government, and has something to do with this being done to you. You've been abandoned, neglected, and left out in the cold, collective. You've been rejected all your life, left in turmoil all your life, left in harsh conditions all your life, juggling and struggling all your life. In lack, in need, in sorrow, in need of assistance when you are fucking worth millions. Your work alone is worth millions, bitch. In every way that they abused you is worth millions, bitch. Every dime that they made off exploiting you is yours and worth millions, bitch. I'm telling you, motherfuckers collaborated together for the purposes of money, collective. They collaborated together for the purposes of money. They are in binding contracts, collective. As it relates to you. What was done to you and the money that they fucking made off of you. Your father could have been in some type of fucking binding contract. Could have belonged to some type of co-coven secret society. You were pimped out to the fucking government. And now they want to cover it up. That's why they want you gone so bad. Because you were never supposed to wake up. You were never supposed to know the truth, collective. That's why they asses been scattered like roaches ever since that your ass done woke up. They've been shook up. They've been trying to rockabye baby your ass back to sleep ever since. But fuck that. Somebody's gonna pay for your pain and suffering. Somebody gonna pay for all your lost wages. Somebody's going to pay for every damn thing that you have had to fucking endure. Period, point blank. Any other messages, Spirit? Yeah. They've been causing you nothing but conflict and defeat, collective. You've been, look at this shit here, bro. Look at this. The Five of Swords is about, it's about conflict and defeat, but it also speaks of hostility and abuse and plot twists. The Page of Cups is behind that, collective. These motherfuckers have been hostile towards you and abusing you since you were a child. This was at the bottom of the deck, y'all. I never make it up. This is my whole story right here, and I wasn't even trying. I wasn't even trying to fucking tell my story. And I shuffled every fucking card. This is not no scripted message. I didn't plan this at all. Swear for Lord on my life. They have abused you since you were a child, since you were a Page of Cups. You came out as a Queen of Cups. This means you are an adult now. They have been abusing you since you were a Page of Cups. And somebody gonna pay with their life for what they have done. And somebody gonna pay like they weigh around this motherfucker. Sooner or goddamn later. Period, point blank. That concludes y'all reading. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may notice somebody else is dealing with. If you are cross-watching, okay, yeah, and look at that. Look at that. Five of Swords, Page of Cups, look at this. Eight of Wands, collective. The Eight of Wands is swift, fast energy. Okay, it can speak of swift, fast communication, messages, news, or information, but the Eight of Wands also speaks of air travel. You were trafficked by planes. At some point in time, you were being trafficked by planes. It could have been up to 8 different times that you were trafficked by plane. Something happened to you on a boat, though. Whether this was like a ship type of boat or a yacht or something like that. Something happened to you at some point in time on a boat. You are a high priestess, collective. You are somebody who's empathic. You are somebody who's in psychic. So for all the bitches in the back, they be like, oh, Pisces so sensitive. Pisces so emotional. Oh, I don't like Pisces. That's probably because your bitch ass you couldn't endure every damn thing that Pisces and had to endure, bitch. Get you some business. Because if you want some of this, you can get some of this. But I guarantee you wouldn't swap your life for mine. On no day. So keep your thoughts and opinions to your fucking self about Pisces. And that go for any Pisces. Because there's a whole lot of Pisces that's been through a whole lot of fucking shit. And nobody gonna tell the fucking truth about it. You're a psychic collective. You're an empath collective. You're wise. You're knowledgeable. You're enlightened collective. You're in your North Node collective. You're one with the divine, the spiritual realm collective. You're tapped in, tuned into your higher self collective. Okay? You know secret knowledge, secret information, occultic knowledge collective. You got ancient wisdom and codes that's written within you in your DNA collective. You got a multitude of spiritual gifts. You can be clairsentient, clairaudient, clairvoyant. Okay, you could be a medium and some more shit collective. Okay? You're a high priestess. And you will have success, triumph, victory, and recognition. Like you're supposed to. And I don't give a damn who don't like it. And that's the reason why. Yeah, you might be in hermit mode. But it ain't cause a bitch scared. You can believe that. We ain't lived this long by running from a nigga, and we ain't gonna choose today to start running. We ain't in hermit mode because we scared. We in hermit mode working. Focused. So you just keep on keeping on, collective. But this is the truth. And the next time somebody want to say something slick or sideways about you or a Pisces, you better tell them to ask somebody about it that know something about it before the fuck they speak on you. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who's interested in donating to the channel, you can do so through CASHAPP, which is $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/add36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So yeah, watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep, what surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.